a short explanation of how your grade will be determined and a few rules. Most of this, and you need to read the course syllabus, it's in here, okay? You don't have to read the place. Some of this, as you know, they make us put stuff in there. So if you've already read it, you don't need to read it a second time. But you'll certainly want to pay attention to how the grade is determined. I charge a late fee, things about missed assignments, extra credit, etc. Only a fool would not read their course syllabus, and you are not a fool. But I made this little, you're over here, I made this just to sort of, so I could make this video. Okay, so essentially you're going to write a research paper. Most of you are going to write a literature review. We're going to break it up into steps. Okay, I'm going to have you first, hopefully you will send me your topic, so I make sure that the topic will meet the qualifications for your particular specialization. Then you're going to meet with the librarian that will help you gather sources for your projects, which will be a bunch of journal articles. There's a paper assignment here that'll explain all this stuff. Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay, so you're going to meet with the librarian by a certain date. Okay. The dates are below, but you don't want to use this as your course schedule. Okay. All the due date. This is just to give you a quick overview, but it doesn't have the lectures and other things. Okay. That's why I write this right here. It's abbreviated schedule. Use the course schedule as the former course schedule. Okay, so you're going to meet with the librarian by a certain date. You do that, you get 15%. Then you're going to fill out the project approval form. There's a link on our homepage for that. Okay, you're going to send that to me. Basically, I'm just making sure that your research question can be answered, is a good research question, and then can be answered using your bibliography. Okay, once I approve that, then you're able to work on your first draft to the Writing Center. Then you're going to send a second draft to the Writing Center. So you're just going to have to make a date down here. There's 2 weeks in between these two. Remember, you can do anything early in this class, but you can't do it late or you're going to be charged a late fee of 10% a day. Okay? So if you do all of these things on time, you will have received 50% of your course grade. 60% is passing or a D. So now I'm going to grade these straight up, and all you need is 10 out of 50 points, if you will. Okay? I say all this stuff down here. Okay? Like, for example, if you don't get your project approval form before you send these drafts to the Writing Center, you're not going to get credit, and they're going to be considered late. Obviously, if you wait to get the project approval when these are due much later in the semester, you're going to be in big trouble for the grade. But if you do everything on time, you got 50%. Okay? Then when I grade it, obviously the Writing Center isn't going to assign you a grade. Okay? As long as you turn these drafts in time, you get the full 15%. Okay? You're going to have to meet certain standards of what the paper is, okay, before you turn it in. Okay? But you're going to submit it to them. I'm going to use these standards to grade your final 2 drafts. Okay, and you're going to get scores out of 100 for both. Okay, then they will be weighted to make up 50% of your final course grade. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know.